Hello, this is Haske TV News with Ahmed Abubakar. Governor Agbu Kefas of Taraba State has flagged off disbursements of micro and small enterprise and operational support grants of the sum of 442 million naira. The ceremony was held at the Camp View Event Center, Jalingo, and was performed by the Deputy Governor Aminu Abdullah Al-Kali. Haske TV's Zakari Sanilau reports.
That was the State Deputy Governor Aminu Abdullah Al-Kali who represented his principal during the presentation of check to the beneficiaries of grants. Aminu Al-Kali said the administration is committed in lifting thousands of Tarabans out of poverty and to stimulate the economic growth of the state. He called on the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the money to improve on their lives and the entire community around them.
I am delighted to stand before you today to flag off and launch the disbursement of grants to eligible micro and small enterprises under the Taraba State Action for Resilience and Economic Stimulus, the TR CARES. This is a World Bank budgeted support program aimed at cushioning the effects of the harsh economic environment in the state. Let me use this opportunity to remind us all that the aim of the program is to prevent the collapse and facilitate the recovery of micro and small enterprises.
In their separate speeches, the State Commissioner, Commerce, Trade and Industry, Honorable Peter George, and the Coordinator Taraba Kia, Polycarp Adi, said the objective of the exercise is to empower local businesses, stimulate economic growth, and create jobs in our communities.
The federal government and the World Bank are redesigning the program to address and respond to current realities in the country. All this being equal, a redesigned program to be known as Nigeria Community Action for Resilience and Economic Stimulus, NG CARES 2.0, will be unveiled in the country by January 2025. It is our conviction that this will increase the capacity and scope of the program in the participating states and the Federal Capital Territory.
As of today, Thursday, 26 September 2024, the sum of 442 million naira has been processed for disbursement to 7,015 beneficiaries. To our beneficiaries, congratulations on being successful for this grant, and it is our expectation that the funds will be deployed for its intended purposes.
In a goodwill message, the Chief of Staff Government House Administration, Dr. J.G. Williams, appealed to people of the state to join hands in the moving forward vision of Dr. Abu Kefas for the development of the state.
From now henceforth, various agencies that are concerned with disbursing these palliatives or this stipend to caution the effect of your suffering will continue to go on until all of us will come back to the whole again and laugh forever.
Taraba State Art Council added color to the event. Zakari Sanilau, Haske TV News.
Muslim faithful have been charged to desist from all forms of misdeeds and live on the righteous path. Ustaz Musa Abubakar Babamboko of the Tipa Garage Jumad Mosque Jalingo made the charge while delivering Friday's sermon. Haske TV correspondent was there and now reports. As Musa stated that the Muslims would continue to face economic and political challenges long as they fail to live on the righteous path. The Imam admonished the Ummah to desist from committing sin that would attract the wrath of Allah. According to him, refusal of the Ummah to adhere to the permissibilities is the major cause of the hardships faced by the citizens, hence the need to embrace attitudinal change.
Maudin huduban da muka yi a yau shine magana akan komawa zuwa ga Allah subhanahu wata'ala, da ma'ana a daina saba masa, a yi masa da'a. Yawanci abin da ke samun mutane na bala da masifa, kaga Allah ya turo da ruwa ya mame garurukan mutane, ɓaɓɓata musu gidajensu, ko ka ji can da can ana fada, ko ka ji wasu bala'i daban sun faru. Allah ya riga ya bayani a cikin littafin mai girma Alkur'ani, ya ce wannan sakamakon zunuban da muke masa ne. Mutane suna saba wa Allah, don haka Allah subhanahu wata'ala ba zai basu wasu ya jarabe su. Allah ya ce yana haka ne don mutane su daina saba masa, su koma zuwa gare shi, su bi umarninsa, su mutu mutanen kirki masu da'a a gare shi.
Prayers were offered for peace, progress, and good leadership in the country. Hello, this is Haske TV News with Ahmed Abubakar. We now take a break, after which we will resume and the news will continue.
We are pleased to announce the opening of the 2024-25 academic session of Noble Path Academy, the right school for your child. Noble Path Academy offers a British curricula, providing your child a well-rounded and engaging learning experience. With highly qualified teachers and fully digitized classrooms, your child is assured the best education in an environment that is ideal for learning. Greater attention is also paid to critical thinking, soft skills, and practicals. Our facilities include a captivating playground, fully digitized learning tools, a British curriculum, and hands-on activities, sports, and many more. Noble Path Academy is located at number 15 Palace Way, Jalingo. Noble Path, the right place to send your child.
You welcome back. The news continues. Several months after the order by the governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, to begin payments of backlog of gratuities, the exercise is said to be going smoothly despite little hiccups faced during the registration. Haske TV Farida Sanusi reports.
March this year, Taraba State Governor Abu Kefas has approved 1 billion naira for the payment of the backlog of gratuity owed to retired civil servants in the state since 2011. The chairman of the Pensioners Board, Comrade Ethan, who expressed delight with the governor over the attention given to pensioners in the state after so many years of neglect, said the exercise has already commenced.
Definitely, His Excellency has fulfilled his promise. He has released funds for both the states and local government pensioners. Also, the committee that has been shouldered with the responsibility of payments have also gone a serious while performing their duties as expected. Even though in the course of dispensing those forms, there was a hitch, but the chairman of the committee, Honorable Commissioner of Finance, has tried her possible best to see that those problems are arrested and the payment continued.
He said the administration of Dr. Abu Kefas has done a great deal for pensioners, but the board still enjoy the governor to facilitate the enrollment. There are over 800 members waiting to be enrolled. According to him, this will enable them queue in and also benefit from the efforts of the government on the welfare of pensioners in the states. The chairman also pleaded with the governor to consider pensioners in the implementation of the new minimum wage in order to also assuage their pains occasioned by the economic hardship.
So a lot of people also have been awaiting enrollment of pensioners too, some of which about 897 members since last year till today. They were awaiting to be enrolled as pensioners. They are awaiting His Excellency for his final approval. We, equally as leaders of the pensioners in the state, appeal to His Excellency to look at his table and dust those numbers away so that others also will feel they are retired. Above all, His Excellency the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, has greatly done what is expected of him. We want him to do more because there are thousands of pensioners yet awaiting to be screened and their gratuities being paid. For 33 years, salaries has been, civil servants has been experiencing salary increase, but pensioners are not being taken care of. We pray and hope that this time around His Excellency will graciously, as a caring father, include retirees in the payment of the new salary when the head of service has completely done his own part of the assignment.
At the Pensioners Board, Haske TV spoke to other pensioners who also lauded the governor for letting them finally benefit from the fruits of their labor. One of them lamented that some of the pensioners are suffering from ailments while others have already passed in without their benefits.
Most of us are dying, others are under epilepsy, others are crying of hypertension. Most of us are random, but in his coming, with the little promises he has started making, then talking of what he has started doing is a real achievement to the state.
Taraba State pensioners are now getting the attention they deserve after many years.
As part of effort to promote peace in the local communities, especially between farmers and herders, the Peace Architecture Dialogue of the Search for Common Ground has convened a meeting to outline action points and recount progress. The meeting took place at the Grand Shield Hotel, Jalingo, Taraba State. Haske TV correspondent was there and now reports.
Architecture Dialogue is made up of stakeholders and representatives of various ministries, security outfits, and organizations. Every month, the group gathered to discuss initiatives and review its activities in the local governments, particularly Lau and Zing local government areas of Taraba State. The project coordinator, Mr. Dubi Sunam, said the PAD, as a part of the Komitas project, contributing to the mitigation of conflict over natural resources between farmers and herders in Adamawa and Taraba states, has complemented the efforts made to promote peace in the localities. He noted that the last 15 months of the meetings of PAD is so far so good.
Well, the Peace Architecture Dialogue is one of the platforms that SEARCH uses in addressing early warning and early response signals emanating from communities and local governments alike in the various communities and projects where we work across the world. Especially in Nigeria, this was proffered by the emergence of the projects contributing to the mitigation of conflict over natural resources between farmers and herders in Adamawa and Taraba states, which we usually acronym as COMITAS. This particular platform is used to find solutions that could not be solutions to issues that cannot be resolved from communities, especially in Zing and Lao, where we work, and could also not be resolved at the local government level. So we bring them to the state level to be able to find key ministries, departments and agencies, not just of government, but key policymakers, stakeholders who can be able to profile solutions to some of these lingering issues coming out from those communities. So far so good. I think the PAD has done well.
The chairman of the PAD Taraba State, Professor Joseph Lucas, said in the last months, the PAD has come a long way in achieving the main objective of the forum, which is mitigating conflicts, especially among farmers and herders, who are the main suppliers of food. He also noted that since the forum has been able to record tremendous achievements so far, sustainability plans are being discussed to ensure that the dialogue continues.
The essence is to be able to intervene in crises between especially farmers and herders. We know how much it affects our community, it affects the world, because they are the suppliers of our food and our protein. And we know the danger that conflict between them poses. And it has been on, and it became intensive from 2014. And on the basis of that, efforts came in that something should be done. People should intervene, talk to the contending parties so that we're able to see. But the whole thing is all about natural resources.
On his part, the media coordinator of the project, Mr. Victor Okpanachi, gave an overview of the activities of the Search for Common Ground and the objectives of the organization.
Search for Common Ground is a peace-building organization, and it is globally known for this. And when the Comitas project came on board, it sought to look into issues bordering the farmer-herder conflict, most especially as regards natural resources. So for you to resolve conflict issues, we had to design ways to approach this, because as far as conflict is concerned, there are approaches to resolving them. So there's what we call strengthening traditional conflict resolution mechanism, where we set up at various strata. At the community level, we have the CRN, we have the CSAD, we have the PAD, and this meets to the needs of people of various strata.
During the meeting, members highlighted some issues that were settled in the communities and also discussed sustainability plans for the forum ahead of the wrapping up of the main project by year end. Christiana Babayo, Haske TV News.
With this, we have come to the end of the news. Do join us tomorrow for another fresh package of the bulletin. Thanks for watching.